Hi everyone! So in this week's video, I'm going to talk about a topic that used to stress me out so much, and I'm hesitant to share my story because as a mom, I feel like people would judge me for things I did do or didn't do. But I know for sure that there are many other moms who are in the same situation, so I feel it's very important to share. And the reason why I know it for sure is because I've seen this topic come up in many different Facebook groups. So the topic I'm going to talk about is the fact that my baby, who is now 18 months, never crawled. So he walks and everything now, but he never crawled on all fours, and that used to worry me so much. But every baby develops at his own pace, and he's a healthy, very smart baby. And I've thought about this topic a lot, and I think I came up with a lot of reasons why he didn't crawl. So I'm going to share that with you in this video.
I'm Sabrina, and I'm the creator of L'Atelier Co-working and the Focus Journal. I am always looking for the best ways to optimize and organize my business and personal life, which is why I have created Tidy Living. If you want to get inspiring content and tips, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified on upcoming videos.
Alright, so I think the reason why my baby never crawled is because very early on, I knew I was supposed to do tummy time with him, but the thing is that he was born a very colicky baby and had acid reflux, so he liked to be upright. So I try to keep him upright as much as possible, and I think I only started really doing tummy time with him seriously when he was already a month. They say you should start tummy time as early as the first day of birth, but I waited until he was a month because it was already so overwhelming for me to just take care of this newborn baby, and with his reflux and all, I was just trying to keep him upright as much as possible. So when I started doing tummy time with him, I would only do a few minutes here and there. I don't think I did enough of it for sure. And to keep my sanity as a new mom, I used to go on long stroller walks with him. So that meant that the baby didn't get a lot of floor time or tummy time, and tummy time was just hell for him. He would scream and he hated it. But I still try to do it as much as possible for the first couple of months after birth. But then the thing is, he figured out how to roll over, which was a good milestone. But once he started rolling over, he wouldn't stay on his tummy at all unless I forced him in this position. So I still tried my best to do tummy time, but already he was behind his peers who, would lift their heads up and were more comfortable with tummy time. And then he started sitting up around 6 months, which is normal, and he mainly wanted to sit and play with the toys around him, and he wasn't really interested in going after toys that were out of reach. And tummy time was still very hard for us. And then when he turned around 10 months, I started getting worried because by this time they should show interest in crawling or have a bit more independent be a bit more independent in the way they moved. So this 10-month mark was the most frustrating for both of us because my baby would throw toys and he was frustrated that he didn't know how to go get them, and then when I would put him on his tummy, he would just scream. And it was frustrating for me, especially when I saw other babies just crawl and even start to lift themselves up and all that stuff. But then around the 11-month mark, he started showing interest in getting up and walking, but of course he was only walking with assistance then. So on his 12-month birthday, I remember, he was already walking but with assistance. I was holding both his hands to help him walk. And this period of time was very difficult. So from 11 months until 15 months, I was always holding him, and it was so exhausting to walk behind him all the time, because he wasn't interested in just sitting down and playing anymore. He wanted to walk, except that he didn't know how to do it on his own. So I had to be there with him all the time. And of course, if I let go, he would just fall. So that was a difficult time, and I started getting worried around the 14-month mark. I then contacted a physiotherapist for kids, and I made an appointment, and we went in person, even though, with all the pandemic stuff, it was a difficult decision to go see someone in person, but we still did it. And the physio gave us a list of exercises for him to do, but the thing is that a lot of these exercises he couldn't do. So a lot of them involved him getting on his knees to lift himself up, or crawl, like putting him in the crawling all fours position. So I tried to do as much as the exercises as I could, but I think they did help, because he learned from these exercises, he learned to go from lying down to sitting on his own, which he couldn't do before. So I was seeing a bit of progress, and I started feeling like he was tolerating tummy time a bit more around 14 months. And at 15 months, he started walking independently. We let go of his hands, and he was walking independently, but of course we would walk behind him all the time to make sure he didn't hurt himself. And around the same time, at 15 months, he started to also army crawl. So he would use his elbows to push his body forward. And that's what he still does till this day at 18 months. He doesn't crawl on his knees, he crawls on his elbows, except that now he knows how to walk, and he knows how to go from sitting to standing, so he doesn't really need to crawl anymore. So yeah, this is how the story of a baby who never crawled. And I definitely think that I could have done things differently by doing more tummy time earlier on, but at the same time I feel like I couldn't have done that, maybe because he was a colicky baby and had reflux, and so I've made peace with myself and accepted that he's just a baby who didn't crawl, and a lot of babies are the same way. They just skip crawling and walk. Some walk earlier and some walk later, and at 15 months is considered a bit later, but not too late, because doctors are not concerned if a child doesn't walk before 2 years of age. Maybe 18 months or 2 years, I don't know. So yeah, I hope this story helped you out. And if you're a mom feeling very stressed and guilty about your baby not hitting certain milestones, it's good to check with a doctor or a physio to make sure that nothing is wrong with them physically, like if they don't have hip problems or knee problems. But at the same time, you don't need to over stress about it, because they'll get there at their own pace, and you as a mom didn't do anything wrong. You're doing the best you can, and yeah, I hope this helps you. So thank you for watching this video. This channel is a bit about everything. It's about my mom life, my work life, and how I organize my home, and different things. So I hope you leave a comment down below if you like it, and give it a thumbs up, and check out my other videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.